Okay, here we go again. Okay, I'm gonna start this one up again while I'm waiting to get people back on board. First of all, everyone, a good morning again. Because yeah, it's already live. This is Blok 2 bis, if you want. So basically saying everyone good morning again, and small apology. I basically closed the live stream beforehand, and because I did that, it basically meant that the block was shut down. So here we are again. We're gonna start with this line from here for the remainder of block 2, which goes from now until 10:30, which is then the third block that will start. And we have John that is joining us back again. A very good morning. So while we wait for others to step in to take over so that John can go join again. And in my case, I can prepare breakfast for my daughter. Let's get you the right start that we couldn't give you the last time. So here we go.
Ooh.
There we go. That was the one that we were supposed to launch at 3 a.m. in the morning. So here you have it with a bit of a delay. Our apologies for that. So we're back at it again. We are
Yeah.
opening the line together with John from Australia, who also took a last short break together with me, apparently, to also basically stretch his legs, get a bit of relax, and knowing that halfway across the world somebody was napping for 2 hours. Me.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So I went for a walk with my wife. Walked out the front door, felt a bit of rain. Looked at the radar map, realised that it hadn't rained for the previous 2 hours, and it's now raining constantly. You can't see it in the background. It's down near the stables. There's,
Mhm.
my property's so large it makes its own weather patterns apparently. But yeah, you get that.
Mhm. Quite right.
So it's quite it's cooled down here. It's 23 degrees, 5 degrees cooler than last stream, and yeah, rain. Yeah, but that's all right.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Well, here right now it's cold, dry, open skies for as far as I can see something of the sky right now, because it's still dark out there. So we are slowly approaching the winter season here, in the sense that we have perhaps the possibility of snow coming in the coming few days. Let's just not hope that it is going to be a lot, because we still have work to do, of course. But yeah, the final countdown has begun for the months ahead. So uh, we're moving forward to that, as well as a small countdown on a personal level, because 15 days from now, it will be my turn to basically celebrate my turn around the sun
Hmm.
for the 45th time.
Yeah, 10 times less than me, my friend.
Hmm.
Where are we? Looking for a photo. Well, picture. Where is it? Oh dear.
No, deer runs too fast.
um, hmm. Again, I'm looking for a picture of the aircraft that I'm modelling to see whether it's got a blown hood. Oh, there's a different name for it. There's two different sort of shaped canopies for a P-51.
So you mean a bubble canopy or a Malcolm?
No, different again. There's two types of bubble canopies. One specifically with a D model, one with a K model.
Yeah.
I would have thought that these would have been Ds. But looking at the photo, they're all, yeah, it's the D type. It's very, very subtle. So I'll change the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Hold on, I'm gonna put you on the big screen.
okay.
There you go.
All right. So you could probably, you can't really see. Maybe you can. The canopy on this side has, which is it? No, this one. Yeah. The canopy on the left side is slightly higher, raised more than this one here.
Mm-hmm.
Just behind the forward edge, it's a little bit more blown on that one. And I think so. Looking at the photos, they're all the earlier type. But where's that one? Yeah, there we go. So it goes up a little bit higher than some of them.
Mm-hmm.
There are we? Looking for another good photo. The New Zealand ones. Oh yeah, I've got to find that. I've got to find that image. So what I've done in the last 2 hours or so, really, I mean, I haven't done much. What I've put on is the flaps. I'm going to have them down. Ailerons, I've got the control surfaces in place. I'll need to re-stick that one there because it hasn't glued on the inside. Not a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And I've put on the oil cooler flap, but I've had it in a raised position because all the photos I got, because operating in the extreme cold, on the ground they open this up to get more airflow through, but on the ground they wouldn't have needed to do that because the engines wouldn't have overheated that much if it was say
Mm-hmm.
minus 20, 30.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I've done. So that's just about done. So the next step I'm doing now is putting the glare shield in the canopy. This is the way they do this is really nice as well. So when that fits on there, you got clear up to that bit there. So you can uh, yeah, so you can glue it all up around here and it's not going to fog the window, which is really nice. There we go. And it fits perfectly as well. So I need to put in like that'll be obviously black in my case.
Mm-hmm.
Put in the gun sight, which is clear. I need to paint it first as well and leave the reflector as clear glass. But
Mm-hmm.
and the next step before I put the canopy on, I want to hold it and make masks for it before I put it on. I'm going to have a closed canopy in this case. There's not enough detail to see in there. If I'd bought a aftermarket stuff, which I don't feel a need. I
Mm-hmm.
may have
Mm-hmm.
had it open, but the last Mustang I've made, I've had the canopy open, so I'm doing this one slightly different just because I can. So I'll grab the other kit that I'd made. Of this is I did it as RAF 3 Squadron. Just bear with me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here we are. This is the exact same kit. This is the Airfix P51D as RAF 3 Squadron. So it's all the same. I've got the lower canopy there, which is
Mm-hmm.
correct. And yeah, this one's got bombs on it. I'm not fitting bombs to this one because none of the photos I have of it is showing that. But I want to fit tanks. The external tanks are up tanks. I'm going to paint
Mm-hmm.
yellow
Mm-hmm.
because what they did, they were silver if they filled with fuel, but ones that were leaking or past their use by date were painted bright yellow. They removed the fuel cap, stuck an electric igniter in there, filled these things up with napalm, and literally dropped the tanks to become bombs and burnt all sorts of stuff on the
Mm-hmm.
ground. So I'll be doing that because I can. And again, this one's got the all cooler flap in the down position. So just to be different, I put this one in the raised position, which is interesting because I've never actually done a Mustang with it up before. But it does look, they're, as you can see, the detail there. They're beautiful kits. They really are.
Mm-hmm.
With a wash, they come out really well. And I'm going to do. This has got silver on the inside doors. Again, you had a choice back then. With this one, I painted them silver, but I'm going to go back and paint them in interior green color because the photos are reflecting that. But I still can't find my green. So anyway,
Oh, oh no.
yeah. So I'll keep looking. And again, this canopy will be closed. So this isn't looking at this. Yeah, yeah. This one's got. I bought the Quinta Studios interior set for that. So that's actually really nice, which is why I've got the canopy open. But so I did an experiment with this one because this was made. The aircraft was made in America
Mm-hmm.
for the UK. So they wouldn't have painted with British Standard paints of BS numbers or what? Well, because they didn't. Well, the earlier ones. Um, these would have been painted with ANA numbers. This is before federal standard. They had ANA for Army, Navy, Aviation. So what I did is look up the equivalents of the BS and FS numbers for the other one, and then go for different model air in those schemes. The only trouble is, I think it looks okay, but I think the green, which is this is a loam instead of like a forest green, it's a lot darker than what I was shooting for. I think. So there's not that much color variation there. It is in the light, but when it's not in the light, it does look very sort of dark. But that's okay. I'll have to build another one day and just try to do it properly. But this was 3 Squadron. To this day, 3 Squadron in the RWF still have the Southern Cross on the tail like that,
Mm-hmm.
which is pretty cool. But yeah, this one will be 77, the other squadron that I served in. The other fighter squadron. Well, I served 3 of them: 2 OCU, number 2 Operational Conversion Unit when I was on the Hornets, then 3 Squadron for the F-35, and then 77 Squadron with the F-35. So I'm doing 77 for this one because I've done 3.
Nice.
I'll take that off. Yeah, again, it's all just personal choice, as I say. There's no magic in it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, let's
Well,
try that. Oh,
it just goes to show again that this kit definitely has a whole lot of options.
yeah, a lot of them are subtle. Uh, you know, like for instance, this one has like this boxing, which is the one with that one on the cover, which is one that it's quite popular. This is Lu 4,
Mm-hmm.
so that's a box the number 1 scheme in the kit. Now, what's interesting I found is Colonel Thomas Jonathan Jackson Christian Jr. A lot of names.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He's the grandson of Stonewall Jackson, the American Civil War Southern commander and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably why this is famous because they love all the Confederate stuff down there.
Yeah.
And the other one, which is an interesting thing, this is Cripes Almighty, which is a very nice scheme as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, maybe I'll have to buy another Mustang because I'll have all these decals left over. I'll get them. Yeah, next time I do a Mustang, it'll be probably one of these American schemes because it's literally been years since I've put American decals on a model. I think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, I did it. I did it in the last year, but I worked out before that I hadn't done it for probably about 27 years. That is, all
I
the
see.
American planes I'd done had been, you know, other forces, whether it be Australia or Luftwaffe or whatever. So, yeah, I've got no aversion to American markings or anything at all. It's just
Mm-hmm.
I was always doing other things.
Yeah. Well, if you have that option, why not?
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. That's
in my
stuck.
ca-
Come on. There we
in
go.
my case, first of all, I would like to welcome back to the studio Alex Thank you very much for
Morning.
joining. Good morning.
Hello,
Uh,
Alex.
so, as I was saying, because it was really so quiet, like 2.5 hours ago, me and John basically took a rest, but I made a wrong move, and as a result, the block was closed. So we had tech support stepping in again, making this ad hoc addition to BIS. And pleasure to have you.
So,
Now, Alex, I'm assuming that you're also just awake, so I don't know if you have been doing something on your little GP.
Uh, no, I was sleeping.
Okay, so you're also literally just falling in.
Yes, my first
Very cool.
coffee.
First coffee, good man. That leads me to go to the comments, and we have a few because when we left, we had Mikey and David that were keeping us company and basically gabbing away in good sportsmanship, of course. So it was a delight to have those guys, even if it was really like, okay, I'm just gonna need some hours to sleep because otherwise I'm gonna be a zombie completely instead of a zombie halfway. But we have David who joins us again. Morning, all. David, welcome. You may want to share this link to the YouTube channel just for the people that are trying to get back onto the other StreamYard, excuse me, the other block emission. Because once you close the bloody thing, it stays closed. So that was
yeah.
a bit of a bummer. So just saying that, we also have all the way from Ottawa, Canada, Mark Sextro, who is also back. Hello again. So praise the Lord, if I can say if I can say that, because he survived the shopping trip with his wife.
Wonderful.
Yes.
I don't have a problem. Yes.
No, in your case, it's rabbit hunting.
Yeah, in the house.
Yep. And we hear at least one of the two rabbits walking around.
They are also awake. Within.
Right. Okay. And so David is asking, shopping finished, Mark? So I'll leave Mark to answer that one. So when we left you, and we're perfectly on time for the break, so that's a good one. We did around the studio part because yeah, John is in there, I'm in there. In my case, I'll show you in a second. But first, I'm gonna let Alex show where he's going to pick up the thread. So Alex, go ahead, my friend.
Uh, just where I stopped last night.
Oh,
Doing
it's
things that are not normal.
Oh,
but it has
wow.
a canopy now.
Yes, only it's from a different Jeep, so I need to modify it again.
Good.
Very nice. May I ask which kit that is?
Of course. Dus this kit,
Ah,
uh, familiar.
Hmm.
I also have used the food from this one,
uh-huh.
and then in my stash I had this snow tires.
Oh, they got
Nice.
chains on them, right.
Yes.
Very nice.
I always built without the papers that belong there. My rabbits always take my
The
building
manual.
time. So I need to do everything a little bit different.
Lovely.
Mhm. Yep, that's how Alex does things, and he always pulls through to bring you something amazing, and in some cases also mysterious. Um, because I had the pleasure of actually seeing him do a mystery thing. So what happens? Alex often builds with a few other of our comrades. Additions to the dioramas at Historama World in Best is definitely worth a visit. And one of the last things he did, he was actually doing a dog. He put it in one of the diorama cases and was challenging everyone to find it.
Oh wow.
And last year I did a sheep. That's why I have this turtle. I have been telling the entire year there will be a turtle, so I put in a dog.
Nice.
Yeah, we don't have to forget that it takes a turtle a long time to get somewhere. So, okay, thank you, Alex. Before I will be putting myself in the spotlight for a second, well, a bit longer. First of all, Mark replies that he sure did finish the shopping. He actually spent the majority of the evening after shopping writing a build article for the upcoming Models for Heroes magazine. And
Great.
he also adds that it was almost time for bed for him because it is 1:48 a.m. in his part of the world.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Nice
I
time.
feel I feel that one. Okay, now, as for me, I finished last night with a kit that has nothing to do, well, not literally at least, with Winter is Coming. I was still finishing a 148 scale F-16, which was the last solo display aircraft of the Dark Falcon series that lasted between 2018 and 2022 because of COVID. So, in a sense, it kind of fits, even if it is not intentional, because every time that we arrive at the period that winter is coming, these aircraft will basically go to sleep as well. So they're going to hibernation, in some cases in a definite sense, because another aircraft takes point to replace their solo display activities. But here she is. So here we have the Dark Falcon in 148 scale done by Heller. It is a kinetic rebox, so you get the same quality and the same amount of parts. So I can definitely vouch for it. I made one small alteration. That's the two flags that you see on the ailerons. They are normally not on there when it is the aircraft that I built. But I did it for two reasons. Because, first of all, it's a Belgian aircraft, so a Belgian flag has to fit. And second of all, I added the Dutch flag on the other aileron for the simple reason that this year it was also the final year for the F-16 as the mainstay fighter aircraft for the Royal Netherlands Air Force, or the KLU in short. And this is my way of basically tipping the hat out of respect for our northern neighbors. I will most likely repeat this little tip of the hat with the second aircraft in the series that they're going to be building, which will be painted as the FA-87, aka Dream Viper. It's a much more complex aircraft in terms of masking. Both me and Stefan have an issue of this aircraft. So let's see what that comes up with when the time comes. But back to the actual topic. As you can see, there's something black sitting over here. It's not my cats. It's not a bloody whale. It's not. It's not a zeehond. It's basically still the hull of the Arctica that I gave a quick black coating. Normally, it's supposed to be glossy, but as you can see, it dries up and it gets that little satin glow. So that's perfect. I also deliberately exaggerate on a few points with the paint so that you actually get streak marks like you see here uh, to actually represent something that happens to these ships quite often, and that is that they get streak marks because of ice uh, jacks that actually try to penetrate the hull. But unlike with Titanic that got gashed, that really doesn't happen on these behemoths because they are built to last. So I did that a bit on purpose so that it gives the hull the appropriate effect. That it looks like, yeah, it has been uh, glancing past icebergs. It has been jagged on certain parts. The paint has been chipped, but in a way that it actually gives the hull that rugged exterior, that it has been bent, that it has been buckled, that it has been, yeah, you name it. It basically has seen action. And that's it for now. So I'm gonna step out for a few seconds. I have Alex in the studio, who's also capable of handling the videos should it be necessary. If, of course, he's willing to do that. I'm not gonna trust anything onto a follow model maker if he's not up to it. But as I have to prepare also to leave in a few minutes to get my daughter awake so that she can also get herself ready, because in, let's see, 7:54, in about 35 minutes we are up and gone as well for probably most of the day. I will be popping in to see how it is going in the studio and with the builds whenever I have the opportunity. And I will be back on station for a section of the night shift once again.
Wonderful.
Now, first putting myself back in the row. Here we go. So, Alex, is that okay with you that I do it like that?
Yes, I found some pictures of Döner King and hot dog.
Okay, very good. You can show them in a second. First, I'm gonna finish my list because we have David that says it's 6:50 here, so it's now 6:55. Actually, sleep still evades him, strangely enough.
Mm.
So that's good. Mark Sextro says, beautiful F-16, and thank you for the Dutch nut. You're welcome. And he's off to do another piece of shopping, basically bed groceries. So
Right.
good night, Mark. See you in a few hours. And
Yeah, sleep well.
David is sharing the sentiment. David comments. So there we go. All right. Now I'm going to take a moment so that I can wake up my daughter. So I'm going to turn off the camera. I'm still going to be here, so don't worry. I will be hearing everything that happens. Well, most of it. And I will be back in, let's say, about 5 to 10 minutes to follow up. And I'll leave you in the capable hands of Alex and his Döner King sheep.
Yeah?
Very nice.
I
Go ahead.
will show my sheep and my dog.
If you want to be so kind. Thank you.
This one is the dog.
Oh, wow.
135 is scale, so it's really small.
Yeah, that's very good. Like it.
He's looking to jeeps with para. In this one, he is also and behind the fence, they are driving jeeps.
Right. Oh, there we go. The process of slicing some tape for canopy masks. I'll probably slice my finger as well.
Don't do that. It hurts.
Try not to. It's a new blade. It's not acting like one though. Oh, just about. There we are. That's all right. So yeah, so I've just sliced masks up for that. All right. So yeah. So show everybody what I'm up to. This
Yeah,
is a
I already was in. I have seen it.
yeah, very good. This is an FX P51D Mustang from sorry 148 scale, but from the European campaigns. I'm not building a European one. I'm under the theme winter is coming. I'm doing an Australian Korean warbird. So as a basis, I'm using this is the aftermarket
decal set.
decal scheme for BCOF, the British Commonwealth Occupation Force of Japan after World War II. And in here are 77 squadron aircraft that went to Korea. They were in Japan, about to come home. In fact, they're having their last night. They had a last night celebration before they all flew out and flew home, because they had been away at war, like World War II, and then they stayed on. 1949. So they were looking forward to going home. And they got a phone call to say, yeah, you're heading over to Korea. And they stayed there for another 4 years. So using one of these packs as a basis for, there we go, those decals there. And I'll be doing a scheme basically not unlike that one there. So just silver all over with the Australian roundels, which are the same, the British ones, because I have pictures of these aircraft operating in the snow in Korea. I'm just looking for that photo. Is it Iwakuni in Japan? There we go. So Korean War Service. Yeah, these ones here. Bitterly cold. So
Yes.
yeah. So I'll be doing one of those, and that's the scheme I'm going for. Red, white, and blue on the nose. I can't find it. I've got to. This won't take long, I hope. There we go. It's got a side view. It's not a very good one, but why can't I find it? I'll have to come back to you. There we go, one of those. So it'll have no codes on the side, just the serial number, red, white, and blue spinner, and the rest is just bog standard aluminium, sort of, as it was. So these aircraft were ferried, well, they were built in America. So Australia is the only country outside the US that built Mustangs.
And they built everything.
Yeah. So we had built. There we go. Of the 15,576 Mustangs of all types are eventually produced and used by over 20 air arms, only 2 countries participated in the production of the type: the United States and Australia. But what happened was they came too late in that the first ones flew in. Oh. Yeah, so the last built Mustang was taken on charge in 1951. Yeah, only 4 of them. I can't even see it now. But basically, only 4 of these, the Australian-built ones, made it to any active service, and that was in Korea. And I don't know which serial numbers they were, so I'm doing one of the American ones. The differences would be, if this was an Australian-built one, it wouldn't be the US interior green. It would be like a bronze green interior. It would have chromate yellow wheel wells, and it would have a couple other details, slightly different hood and all that sort of stuff. The only addition I'm going to do with this one is what they call a ferry pack. So because these were flying long range from initially Japan over to Korea and back, they had in the base of the canopy, sitting above the radio set there, basically like a Hessian bag on a bit of a support, and they just throw a spare pair of jocks and all that sort of stuff in there, a fresh flying suit and stuff like that. So I'm going to just make up a ferry pack and stick it over the canopy there. And eventually what I'm aiming for, there's a museum that I volunteer at down the road that has, well, it's where these aircraft were based, and 77 Squadron still is. We've got a cabinet there with Korean War artifacts in it, and if this is good enough, I will hope to put it in the cabinet there, as because we don't have an Australian Mustang there in the display. So we'll see how it goes. But that's me. I'm just going to plug on here. I will be disappearing probably within about half an hour or so. I'm going to a concert tonight with the family, going into town to see Bjorn again. They've got I think it's a 25th year anniversary show or something or other in town. But I'll just keep pottering on. Oh, there we go. Where's my gun sight? There it is. Boom, 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 boom.
One of my
Good
rabbits.
morning.
Morning.
Miranda,
Hi, John. How are
how are
you?
you? Well, I'm not
Yeah,
as tired as
sleepy.
you.
Sleepy, yeah. But I'm doing all right.
Good, good.
Oh, I can see myself 2 cameras at once. Oh, that's interesting.
All right.
Okay, I'm
Do
going to
you
turn this one away.
do, you
So.
do that? Yeah. But I also found pictures of my sheep.
Ah.
Somewhere.
Do you want me to put you in the big screen, Alex?
Yes, I know. I'm busy with it.
Ah, okay.
I'm trying to get the picture in. Hmm.
Boom, 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 boom.
Then I do it a different way.
These are. I keep on extolling the virtues of these kits, but this is a very nice model. This one, the Airfix Mustang, certainly up there with the best. I think if you choose to build a Mustang kit, if you go for Airfix or Tamiya or Meng, you can't go wrong. All three of them are really good.
I found my first animal that I placed over there
Oh,
on the second location.
Nice.
More
Yeah.
pictures of it.
it has been moved around for a bit.
Yes, he's been walking again.
I guess now he was hungry.
Yes, sometimes they also need to eat.
So, John, did I understand correctly that you are going to a concert?
Yes, yes. We
Oh,
booked a few months ago. It's just in town in Newcastle, Australia.
oh nice.
Yeah, Bjorn again, a tribute band to ABBA. They were an Australian band, so they're just doing some nice anniversary shows.
Mhm.
So yeah, I've raised my kids right. They're fans of ABBA.
Oh, David is watching too. He says, love that street scene. Yes, that sheep has seen some adventures.
Oh, there we go. So Bjorn again, the Waterloo anniversary tour, celebrating 50 years of ABBA's triumph. So there you go. That's why they're doing the show. Yeah, 50 years. They're celebrating 50 years since ABBA won the Eurovision Song Contest in 1974.
Oh, cool.
Should be right. And when I come back from that, I'll be rejoining the stream if I can.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Plugging on and continuing this. I may or may not finish this. We'll see how we go. I've been I haven't been rushing it. It's looking okay because I started at 7:30 Friday night my time in Australia, which is a good 10 hours ahead of the rest of you guys. So yeah, I'm 10 hours further into this and what you guys would be. However, I'm not particularly rushing it either because all that happens next is once I get the country mast up, a lot of this just becomes aluminium, And then I
Yeah.
can just, it's got few decals, so it's not going to be too taxing, I don't think. But I'm not rushing it regardless. And if I don't finish it, I don't care. I'll
You
certainly finish
shouldn't.
it soon after. And that one there.
It's not necessary to
No, that's right.
get it all together. So, David, I want to thank you for your donation, mate. Thanks to you, we are at, oh, let's see.
I was going with the donations.
Well, I've updated it, but I cannot see it here. Oh, yeah, here it is. We are at 247 euros and 89 cents at the moment.
Lovely.
So we are
We have a start.
at a quarter, yeah. So thank you all so much for donating, and please continue to do so.
I'll be making a donation via PayPal if that's okay, Miranda, because I don't have the banking system that's required.
Yeah, sure. You can use the email address that is on the screen right now.
Yeah, I think I have it on my PayPal account from last year.
Ah, okay. So
But
if you,
that'll be happening at some point before
oh,
the weekend is over.
thank you so much, John. We really appreciate that.
Oh, my pleasure.
So I'm going to figure out how to clean up my model and glue it together, I guess.
I haven't asked what you're working on, Miranda.
Yeah, I'm going to. Oh, let's see if I can show you what I'm going to make. It's all in red resin, so it doesn't really. You cannot really see it. I think
Ooh, wow.
this is just a base, and there is a lady going to sit on it. It's like a bow, and she's going to sit on the ground. Um, and there is going to be a squirrel on it and some mushrooms and a lot of leaves, and yeah, it should be interesting.
Yeah.
So it's a fall figure because winter is coming, of course. That's our theme for this year. Um, they didn't have the winter edition yet because that is coming out in December, of course. So a little bit too late for this 48-hour marathon, but yeah, going to make the best out of this one.
Where is D50? Ah, there you are.
Oh my god, she has a knife. But John, you went to that concert more times from Björn?
No. I've never seen them before, so yeah, they
Oh,
just happened to
okay.
be playing locally.
I thought you were a huge fan of something.
No, I just so our theatre it's quite good because we're only 200 kilometres or so north of Sydney. What's happening lately is anybody sort of tours Sydney, they tend to come here as well. Like that is shows. I wouldn't say Broadway, but that musicals and stuff tend to play here as well now. And it's been like a theatre revival, I think. We've been. The other day we went and saw a Professor Alice Roberts talk about evolution and all that sort of stuff, and I saw Mike Old.
That's interesting, yeah.
Field.
Is Dieter off already?
He is. He's getting his daughter ready for school,
Ah,
or
okay.
not school, but certainly there's
Out
something
of
going
bed.
on there.
Hij is er naar bed aan het jagen.
Ah. Ooh, sorry.
Ooh.
It almost fell. Almost. So
Okay.
time for super glue.
Things flying over here. I don't know what, but it was flying.
Oh, that's nothing new.
A little bit later, when I'm offline, actually, I'll send you a personal message, Miranda, asking for a detail on a certain thing, if that's okay.
Oh, sure, no problem.
And I was going to say, refusal won't offend. It'll just be, I'll be asking for access to something or other.
Oh, that's no problem at all, Jan. Oh, just to give you an insight of what my model should be looking like, it should be something like this.
Ooh. Stunning.
So, yeah, I will see what I can make of it. So David says, I have worked alongside the Dutch army in the past, so I may have caused some of their problems. It only seems fair to donate. Well, thank you so much. Buying off your conscience, right? Or where did you work along the Dutch army, David? Oh, Bosnia 95 and 97. Okay. That was Not the nicest time to be in Bosnia. Stefan was there in '92 in Bosnia.
So I mentioned a ferry pack before. This is from the same company that my decals are. This is from Red Remodels, and it's a ferry pack for the Australian built Mustang. You can see it there behind the sits above the radio. It just slides with the canopy,
Oh,
and there as well. So it's a uniquely Australian addition to these for the long ranges of flying. Now this is a 72nd scale one, but you know it's a wrong size for the kit. So I'm literally just making my own out of plastic card here, and the khaki bag I'll just make out of a bit of milliput. I think shouldn't take
oh,
too
cool.
long, but you know. Just to make it uniquely Australian because it is. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, now I see. Okay, so there will be a lot of putty needed to make this fit.
I had a look. Dita ran through the auction items earlier, so there's a number of prints by the person who's doing your that girl under the tree.
Yeah, there are two. Yeah,
Very good work. It's very impressive.
yeah, it's they make such great things. It's all highly detailed, so mm. So David says 92 was really grim in Bosnia. Yikes. Yeah, it was. That's where his PTSD started.
Hmm.
And Mike says, so what's the starting bid on Alex Turtle? 20 euros? Oh,
Okay, 20
don't
euros is possible.
is it sold for 20 euros?
Yeah, you can sell it.
Oh, I think that um, if you pay by PayPal, the turtle is coming to you. That's cool.
Yeah. Sold.
Oh, you can always make another. Dieter is. Oh, Mike says be happy too. So I think you're going to have to send the turtle to America.
Turtle can swim all the way over there, not a problem.
Yeah, it takes a while, but
Yeah. Okay, I'm just popping back in for a very short moment to say hello to everyone. Good morning, everyone, from me and Nia,
hi
of
there.
course. She slept well. She hasn't
Oh,
heard one bit of our conversation, our giggles, our laughters, nothing.
fantastic. She has grown. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, told you, John. Told you she's growing into a fine young lady now.
Yes.
Oh,
So the child times are almost over. The preteen has entered.
oh,
Okay. Now, people, everyone, enjoy the builds. I will be taking my leave because Nia and I have a full schedule ahead. We'll pop in as much as possible, if the cat allows. Thank you. Yeah. And that said, everyone have a good build. Keep up the good spirits. Make sure that you take your breaks, and I'll leave you in the capable hands of Miranda, John, and of course, Alex. Enjoy, and see you later.
okay, bye.
Cheers, Dita. Very active cats too.
Yeah. And Mike says, have a fun day, Peter and family. So we have been off for about half an hour, and we are doing this 48-hour skill modeling marathon to raise money for our foundation, of course. So let's see what we do with our foundation and how you can donate. So all the music is made to wake you up.
Ah, James is back.
Ooh, hi James.
Hello.
Oh, someone didn't sleep this night.
No, I've slept. I've literally just got up. I thought I'd pop in very quickly, say hello while the kettle's boiling. And then I'll go and get a cup of coffee and start.
Oh, this is
Oh,
nice.
wow. Wow.
Yeah, so that's where I got to last night. It's very, very subtle at the moment, but it's got to be a lot more than that.
Beautiful.
But as you
Yeah,
can
that's
see,
really
if I turn the model to this side, You can see it's very white, and the reason being is that's the moonlight.
Oh,
Nice.
So you got the moonlight, and then you've got the glow of the fire, which won't be a very strong glow. It'll just be a very dull glow. And then hopefully, as you turn around to this side, it will be a lot more about the night, the darkness.
Yeah.
So you should have 3 lights within the build.
Oh, I'm so glad we chose night and not day.
There you go. So yeah, God knows why I chose to do that. No idea, but
You get a morning, James, from Mike,
Morning, Mike.
and he says, "Excellent job, Mr. Skiffins."
Thank you very much. Right, I'm just going to quickly zoop off and get my cup of coffee because it is empty. Oh, it needs to be full.
Oh no!
oh no.
I also take coffee.
Oh, is your coffee empty too?
Yes.
Oh no!
Miranda, ik
Yes.
heb een paar foto's van een schildpad naar jouw WhatsApp gestuurd.
Ja, ik heb er ook al op gereageerd.
Ja, dan kun je hem eventueel laten zien in de woestijn. Ik heb hier een woestijn staan voor foto's te maken.
Je bedoelt,
20 euro.
jij bedoelt dat ik ze dan even naar mij toestuur? Die foto's. Oh, en die zelf. Oké. Oh yeah, Mike, that is really a catastrophe. Empty coffees, that is not something we want. I don't drink coffee, but if you're addicted to caffeine.
Yeah. I don't believe I am, which is good. Like if I had to go without a coffee, I don't stress, you know. I'm not one of those people that like don't talk to me until I had a coffee. No, I'm fine, thanks. I do drink it, but you know, I don't make it a.
I think it smells great, but I don't think it tastes great. So I tried it with milk, with sugar, both. No, not my cup of tea.
I see what you did there. So,
But I do like tea and chai latte.
yeah, chai's good. As we call it here, a dirty chai, which is you know, a chai latte with a shot of coffee as well.
Oh yeah, yeah, I like that without the coffee.
Yeah. That's my little berry pack. That didn't take long to make up. It's just literally a blob of milliput. That'll dry while I'm at my concert, and that will fit. You know, pretty much replicating what we see there under the hood, as discussed earlier. But there we go. So I am actually going to leave. I'm going to bug out, and as I said earlier, I've got a concert to attend with family, and dinner is served. So I shall be heading off. I'll be back in a few hours, and I'll be sure to you know, come back in and continue modelling with you fine people, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, have
Okay.
fun, John.
All right.
Have fun at the concert.
Oh, will do. But yeah, thanks for letting me play. It's always fun, and I will be back. Hooroo.
Okay, thank you. See you later.
Cheerio.
There we go.
Oh.
Leave studio. There we go.
Yeah.
And Mike says, have a fantastic concert, John. Yeah, absolutely. I think he will have a gigantic beep in his ear when he leaves.
How are you guys progressing?
Not.
Oh.
I should be gluing it together right now, but I'm doing all other stuff.
Something with turtles.
Yeah, that too. Let's see. I have super glue. I have wooden sticks. Let's glue this together then.
Right. So Mike is just saying there that he's already spent money on turtle, so that's progress.
Oh,
And he was making comment about empty coffee cups are
yeah.
in fact blasphemous. That's very true. Which is a little segue, maybe. We shall do that. So maybe it's time for you to go and get a cup of coffee.
Oh,
Make sure you get up, stretch your legs, make sure you sleep properly, etc., etc., etc.
etc.
I'm liking that music.
Yeah.
Oh. Yes, very much so.
Golden oldie.
Yeah. I don't know who told you it was one of my favourites, but there you go. Right. Oh dear.
Oh, Jesus. Well, Mike was getting some coffee and dancing and singing
Bijna
along
turtles.
and hydrate. Yes, that's very important.
Very much.
Yes, love it. That was a fun break. I thought everyone would enjoy that music.
Yeah, very good choice. Mm.
The turtle.
Yeah, so Mike just bought the turtle, Alex.
He just bought. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he paid by PayPal. So yeah, the turtle is coming to you, Mike. I still have your address from last year, so congratulations.
I will deliver it in a couple of hours to Miranda.
Yeah, if we are at home, that's no problem.
Yeah, I know. I
And Mike,
think that you live upstairs, but
Mike is very happy. So I will adjust the donations because we are above the 250 mark now.
Ooh.
272 euros and 89 cents to be precise. And Mike says we will see if Miranda will put bits on in Facebook for me since I don't have one. Yeah, sure, that's no problem. Good morning. Good morning. Another sleepyhead. The sleepyhead family. Yes.
Mhm.
Let's see, David says, I hope you have food and a habitat waiting for that turtle. Oh, I'm sure he has. And Mike says, David, locha means turtle. And judging by my waistline, I definitely know how to feed a turtle. Okay, and David is laughing about that. So I'm very happy to have you all watching. The donations are uploaded. So keep the donations coming.
I need more coffee.
You need more coffee?
I will feed the turtle before it goes to Miranda.
Oh yeah, so he won't get hungry on the way to America.
Yes.
We cannot have that.
Yeah, don't want him chewing at the box, do we?
And chewing his way out. Oh,
Yeah, we won't want that, will he? At the end of the day.
no, absolutely not. Okay, I have some things that I have to remove on this model. But Stefan is still asleep, so I cannot.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's still asleep. He has medication to sleep, so when he's out, he's out.
Good. Hmm.
So, Mike, how do you want to let me know what you want to bid for our auction items? You want to send an email for that, or don't know if you want to use WhatsApp for that? My number is public anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Mike says we're starting a stromboli in the nuke. Um, let's see if I can post again where you can find the. Oh yeah, here we go. Not here, post it here. Yeah, here you can find the auction on Facebook. And if you don't have Facebook, please send me a message and you can send it to skillmothersforvets@gmail.com. So if you want to let me know by email what item you want to make a bid and how much, then I will put it there under your name.
Now I have made a little boo boo
Uh-oh.
in that obviously I kept the figure into pieces so I can work on them. But last night, in a fit of madness, I decided to glue the legs in place,
Oh,
which I've done. It's not no big deal, but yeah, it's just like, oh, we shouldn't have done that.
it's hard to reach now. Yeah.
Well, no, it's not hard to reach. I can getting into place is fine, but the problem is knowing whether I've got everything where I need to get it on this part of the figure, and then now I've got to try and duplicate it on the legs while it's
Oh,
on the
yeah.
entire armor. So, never mind. It's okay.
It will be okay.
Okay, no one was hurt in the making of this, so it's all good. It's a bit too light, I think.
Oh, I thought the gift card was not on the auction items, but it's not really the number don't add up. Okay, so it's all there. That's the most important thing. Oh, I've got some bits from Mike. So I will be placing them on Facebook now. He wants to bid 30 euros on the panda. Okay, so that's on there. Let's see. The YPR 765 Rats. He wants to bid 45. And last but not least, the Tamiya Yukikaze ship, 45 euros. Thank you so much. That is this one. I will adjust the name. Okay, so your bits are all in, Mike? Yeah, he says email sent. Dog smelled what I was heating up and decided it was time to come in for the cold. And appreciate you doing that, Miranda. No problem, Mike. So please keep in mind that all the bits are without the shipping cost, of course. David said, dog could smell microwave cooking from outside, huh? So I think Rudolph is watching too. Good morning, Rudolph. Stil. Ja, even. Stilte voor de storm. For someone who hasn't got a clue what he was making, it sure looks good, James.
I may have had a few ideas in my head before I started.
Oh.
I wasn't, if I'm honest, I wasn't quite sure what to do or where to go with it. So
I'm glad you made us feel like we had a say in it.
no, you did have a say in it. Not a case we made you feel like you definitely did, because at first I had a few options in my head, and I wasn't sure. What I'm trying to say is I wasn't sure what I was going to put in and what I wasn't going to put in. But your choices made me pretty much throw everything at it. So
Yeah.
It's good. And that's the joy of being in the community, you see.
Yeah, that's
Have
true.
have the opportunity to be tempted and pushed to do things that you don't normally do. So,
Yeah.
and that was the main idea in my head, was I was going to try and make the community make the choices for me.
And so we did.
And so you did.
So Mike has a few comments. He says, shipping is extra, etc. and taxes. Yes, ma'am. With a whip again. And this is about the dog. She is a small based hunting dog, even in swamps, rain, and sand. She can smell a pizza bone, crushed by a piece, even if I leave it in my big truck. And he loved the triple light perspective, James.
Oh, bless your
No.
heart.
Just normal. The dog.
Yeah. Your dogs do that too, right? And Mike says, and especially like that it's really extra bits and knobs from different skits.
You've got to have a bit of scratch building there.
Yeah, absolutely. And he used his nut with that, so yeah.
I did, yeah. Yeah, I got my nutty roll.
Yeah, we all saw it. I'm not lying. Alex saw it too.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that Malcolm was going to jump in too, but
Not sure. Not sure. Oh, do you know what? I didn't even look at the time when I got up. So it's 9 o'clock where you are.
yeah, it's 9 o'clock.
Yeah, so Steph should be in, I would think.
Oh no, I mistaked. It was Dieter who sent the message, not Malcolm. Sorry, Malcolm.
Ah.
Yes, that would be in the studio shortly. Then I can go and get some groceries because we are out of bread.
Oh. Well, while you're picking up some bread, could you get me a loaf?
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, thanks.
You want white or dark?
Oh, I'm gonna go white, I think, this morning. Right.
Could pick up some croissants too.
Oh, honestly, what an idea. Right, I'm going to make some changes on the wet palette.
Oh. Okay. So I guess I'm going to pick up some stroopwafels too for David.
Oh.
And some pepernoten for Alex.
Oh, nice. I like them. Something like this.
There they are. Oh, it's an XXL bag.
That was cool.
It's very misleading. They only come in one bag, really.
One
No,
day, then it's gone.
Paper notes are only available this time of year in the Netherlands.
Ah,
Because we have Sinterklaas. It's our version of Santa Claus.
right.
And
Yeah.
we have Black Pete, and he throws these little cookies, and they are pepper nuts,
Right.
and they are only available this time of year. And Mike says, and pumpernickel. Oh, I have to look up what that is.
Pumpernickel.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. I haven't thought to say it, but happy Thanksgiving, Mike. I'd forgotten all about that.
Oh yeah. Oh, pumpernickel is like roggebrood. It's for very heavy bread.
Right.
But we call that different here. I will put it in the comments. We call it like this. Roggebrood. It's very interesting to hear someone say that who's not from the Netherlands. Roggebrood. So like this. But we do eat that with our pea soup.
I take another coffee.
Ja, gaat koffie halen, Alex? Oh, en die is af.
Yeah, I'm just going to take a break and have a bit of coffee because my coffee that I've made is going cold, so can't have that happen.
I think it's time for a coffee break, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. That mad scientist at the end. Okay. So we have Mike who says happy, yes, happy Cannibal Day, Turkey Day. And Dominique is watching. He says, good morning, everyone. Good morning,
Morning.
Dominique.
Only Dominic.
And Mike says, I have a second heaping helping waiting for me in the fridge to 3 a.m. wouldn't be good time to try that. Why not?
I don't see the problem.
And Davy says, good morning, Dominique. Oh, Mike dancing away on our coffee break. Well, if you're hungry, Mike.
Uh-huh.
And everyone's saying good morning to each other. So it's great that you're all watching. Well, John is on his way to dance at the concert.
Right, be right back.
Okay, no problem. Dan kunnen we heel even in het Nederlands totdat James weer terug is.
Ja, het is gewoon eng.
Nou ja, het is dit jaar natuurlijk echt een internationale show wat dat betreft. We zijn heel blij dat verschillende mensen mee kunnen helpen met hosten wat dat betreft.
Dat is wel ideaal.
Ja, zeker. Oh, Stef is in. But not with the camera. Yes, there he is. Good morning, Stef.
Good morning, Miranda, Alex, and James.
Yeah, James is away for a moment, but he will be back shortly.
Right. So, what's he doing? It nighttime or daytime?
Nighttime.
Nighttime.
So, yeah, take a look at what he's done so far.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
He's getting a bit good. He is. He needs to
Yeah.
pack it
Absolutely. So, what are you doing, Steph?
in. I'm carrying on with my Farpanzer. So let me show you where I am. Just doing the shelves at the moment. So I've got the black bits. That's white and green in there. And I'm doing the doors as well. So give me a second. I'll show you where I'm up to on those.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
So they need another coat of brass and copper.
Oh, nice.
All those on that one, they're all painted. They just need the handles doing now. And then all the straps leather. So then they're done. That's done. So yeah, it's just carrying on with that. Hopefully get it all painted by the end of tomorrow.
Looks great.
Thank you. I tell you, this thing, it went together in 3 hours. That was it. Took me 3 hours to build. It's such a nice model. It's again a copper stain. I've made 3 of those, and they are lovely. The Cauldron G3, which was 60 hours of work.
Oh. Amazon comment.
Rigging.
Huh? You cannot hear. I said
Lanchester.
Amazon Belendo, no? Not today?
I know what to, yeah. Try it, okay.
The
I will-
Lanchester, and also this Farpanzer. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing this morning.
Nice. Okay.
I may have to run away. If I do, you'll have to apologize. You have to understand, please. I've just recently been diagnosed with something called Barrett's esophagus, and it plays with my guts. And they're
Oh,
not, they're not very good as it is. I'm very lucky because 19 out of 20 people who get Barrett's esophagus end up with cancer.
oh, really?
Yep, I'm lucky. I'm the one. So I have to have an endoscopy every 6 months to make sure nothing's happened. So my next one is in January.
Oh,
Because I'm diabetic, I take something called semaglutide, and it's a appetite suppressant. It doesn't sort my food out when I eat, so I have to go on a 24-hour fast before I have my endoscopy. Otherwise, they can't check it because my stomach's still full. Yay.
okay.
Marvelous fun.
Oh, if you get the positive news afterwards, it will be worth it.
Oh yes. Well, it's positive news so far, so that's
Let's keep that up.
that's the bonus. And at the end of the day, if I do contract it, then I just got to fight it. There's no point
Yeah,
crying over spilt milk. It's happened. Just deal with it. Get it sorted.
yeah. It's good that they check it every half year, because if you would have it, then they can treat it early on.
Yep.
But let's pray to God that it won't happen to you.
Oh, if it does, it does, Miranda. I'm one of these people that if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You just got to crack on and deal with it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway, it's all good.
And you will be excused if you have to leave, of course.
Thank you.
Morning, Steph.
Morning, James. How the devil are you?
I'm good.
Cool.
I'm good.
I'm liking the sniper.
Yeah, it's getting there.
Yeah.
It's getting there.
I do have to say though, mate, it is going to be really impressive if you actually finish a 48-hour build with the same model you started with.
Well, yes, I will be equally impressed.
Someone is awake.
Morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Fresh out of bed.
Yeah, not fresh.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
he looks
I bet,
as rough
not
as a
fresh.
badger's bum.
I think every badger in the land has ever that there ever existed has taken offence by that comment. Looks a lot rougher. Right. Okay. Where do I start? I think I'm going to
At the beginning?
bold. Well, the beginning isn't necessarily always the best place to start, as it happens. I'm very much a middleman. Right. Okay. What we're going to do? We're going to go bold. We're going to go bold. Not bold. Bold.
Oh, and it's a surprise for Stefan too, because he just woke up. We are at
Ooh.
€272.89 for the donations.
Excellent.
Thanks to Mike, who just bought a turtle from Alex.
This one.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I will bring it to you, Stefan and Miranda.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, sorry, James, you were explaining your model. Sorry.
Oh no, I was just talking out loud about what I was going to do next and how I was going to do it. That's all. Nothing too exciting. I'm gonna. It was trying to figure out what I was going to do, and yeah, that was all. That's what I'm looking for. And I said that I was going to be bold, not bald, bold, because what I'm going to do is I've spent a bit of time with the figure, the fire side of the figure, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try my best if I can get this blessed paint to come out. And I'm actually going to concentrate on the surrounding, try and get some colour onto that, so I know where my figure's colour is going to go next, if you know what I mean. Ouch.
So I'm going to read out some comments. So Mike says, I'm attacking this strongly with occasional assistance from my dog, turkey stuffing, mashed potatoes, and sweet potato casserole for later in the day. Oh.
nice.
And Dominique says, morning, Steph.
Morning, Dominic.
And David says, well, I wasn't hungry, but I am now. Thanks a lot, crazy. And Mike says, David, you did say to feed the turtle. But that was not what he meant. He meant the other one. So thank you, Mike. Now everyone's hungry. Ik moet straks het apparaatje even hebben om dit eraf te schuren. Dan past het allemaal niet. Ik denk dat doe ik niet als jij ligt te slapen, want anders dan maak je wakker. Ik moet daar ook even brood halen bij de winkel. En ik heb al een bestelling, want ze willen dat ik stroopwafels meeneem en James moet ook brood hebben. So I just.
Yeah, I never did it.
Oh yeah, I just told Stefan that you ordered some bread too from the supermarket. So.
Yeah, my wife actually said to me a minute ago, don't get me any croissants. because she actually went and got some croissants. What she calls croissants in scale. I'll explain. Bear with me a second.
Okay. I can imagine being mini croissants.
Yeah, so she decided, as I was doing modelling all day, that she would get me some croissants to eat.
Oh.
Oh, oh, nice.
Like, where are the croissants? She said, there. I said, why? She said, they're in scale. It's like, no, they're not.
They're too small.
They're not even in scale in my model, and they're certainly not in scale in my mouth.
Should be able to get at least 3 or 4 in there, James.
Oh, Dominique said it takes 2 weeks to get to England, and then it's green and runs away by itself. Yeah. Little things like that happen. And James.
You go get me in trouble, Steph.
James to make David hungry. Yeah, now we do. Yeah.
Did you want some, Dave? Some of my croissant? You can.
Oh, you get the live sounds too. Mike says, but are they in skillful calories?
Oh yeah, there's the same amount of calories in them, just smaller. I would share, but my mummy told me not to because the big boys will steal them. Right. God help me.
Dominique says, I'm going to make myself breakfast. Enjoy that, Dominique.
I've just had mine.
Oh, and David says, you'll be jealous when I'm having a plate of bacon in a bit. Oh, stop it.
Bacon.
Bacon? A plate of bacon, David? Really? You could at least put some effort in. Come on. Right.
Start the barbecue.
Well, I was more thinking sausages and
Baked beans.
Hash browns.
Eggs.
Yeah.
Black pudding.
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes, mushrooms, toast.
Oh. I'm having a foodgasm here.
Even a bit of white pudding.
I love that phrase. I'm having a foodgasm. let me shudder in peace.
But we only make that in March during the 48 hours in The UK.
Yeah, and
Oh,
then we made normally a good proper English breakfast.
Oh
At
no.
least we try to make a discussion of it. And
hmm
now I'm trying to make a discussion of it. What do you guys think about a good proper Dutch breakfast?
Do we have one?
Yeah, do we have one?
Which what is
Well-
it? What is it?
Yeah, what is a good proper
What do you
Dutch?
think?
What is a good proper Dutch breakfast?
What do you
I
think?
would I would
Boterhammen,
think something
pindakaas.
like croissants, ham, cheese, things like that.
Croissants, that's French.
What we would call a typical continental breakfast.
Yeah, that's continental. That's right. But what is typical Dutch?
Very good question. Well presented. I don't have a bloody clue.
Alex just said bread with peanut butter, with cheese, of course.
I don't like cheese.
You don't like cheese. Oh,
cheese
He's not very
with
Dutch.
peanut butter. Did I hear that correctly? Cheese with peanut butter.
No. That's separate. And sprinkles. And we call it hagelslag. Yeah. So it's bread with butter and sprinkles. Yeah.
Sprinkles.
Sprinkles, yeah.
Oh, what chocolate
Okay.
sprinkles?
Yeah, chocolate sprinkles. We call it hagelslag.
Is it grey? I need a grey. Grey's that light grey.
Yeah,
Like crap.
that's the most typical Dutch that I can imagine. I mean, egg with bacon is not really Dutch.
Egg and bacon is a general one.
Oh, David says diabetic breakfast, 0 carbs. Yeah. And
Lots of fat and free of vitamins.
So
Mike-
diabetic breakfast is also known as a waste of time.
Yep.
Mike says I could get into that Dutch breakfast. Yeah. Moet even naar beneden dan.
Ik zal maar niet zeggen wat ik heb aanstaan.
Oh, Alex is cooking something. What are you making?
Ik ben kroketten aan het bakken.
No.
Don't tell them.
At 9:30 in the morning. Oh. That's a proper breakfast.
Proper Dutch breakfast.
Oh my god. So he's baking croquetten.
Was is das?
Blimey.
It's basically a ragu with a crust, and you bake it. You fry it.
Right.
You fry it. Yeah.
That sounds nice.
We have these things in the Netherlands called a bitterbal, and these are just little croquetten. So if you've ever been to the Netherlands, maybe you've had bitterbal.
Probably.
Yeah,
Many years ago.
they are hot like hell on the inside. Oh, there they are.
All right, yes. I know what they are.
Misschien uitspot, denk ik.
Moet je ophouden. Ja. But Alex is taking a very heavy breakfast.
Normally this is my afternoon. Every day I start at 5, so lunchtime.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, not forgetting a good old cup of tea.
Oh, tea is always good.
Tea is the British cure-all. Just lost your leg? Of tea, it'll make you feel better.
Or like Sheldon says in The Big Bang Theory, just get a hot beverage. Something is wrong. But what kind of tea do you drink?
I like a nice strong cup of tea. But I usually drink something called Namaste, which
Yeah.
is a spearmint tea, and it helps keep my stomach settled.
Oh yeah.
It's really good for this issue I've got. So I drink that by the bucket load as well. But yeah, normally it's either strong English breakfast tea or a nice cup of Earl Grey.
I like Earl Grey, yeah.
You?
Yeah.
What do you normally drink?
Well, at the moment, I don't think it's really tea, but I take some slices of orange and a cinnamon stick and pour some hot water on it.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Right, bear with me a moment. The wife has just come back, so I've got to pop and see her.
Oh. In the meanwhile, Dominic says, I think Dutch breakfast is one sandwich with cheese or cold meat and one or two sandwiches with chocolate sprinkles or jam. Yeah. That's what we normally would eat for breakfast, yeah. And maybe in the weekends we would bake an egg with bacon, but during the week it is a normal breakfast sauce, yeah. Okay, so I'm off to do some grocery shopping.
Okay.
See you later.
Kijk eventjes of er een koffiemelding staat.
Ja, en schrijn
Dan
dit.
kun je even via onze...
Okay, so bread for James and stroopwafels for David.
Miranda,
Ja,
Bart van Veldplein of de Ringbaan?
Bas van Veldlijn.
Kun je gelijk de schildpad ophalen?
Ik ben op de fiets, dus als ik die boodschappentas erbij heb, dan is het niet handig om langs jou te fietsen, denk ik.
Ja. Dan fiets je toch eerst langs?
Oh, dat kan ook, ja. Nee, is goed, ik kom wel even langs jou.
Dat is goed. Want
Oké.
die hier liggen zo heerlijk te slapen.
Is goed.
See you soon. Right. Red. Don't want red. Really want that either. Oh, maybe. Concentrate on this first, I think. Oh, it's in my head.
Yeah.
Miranda will be pleased with herself.
Yeah.
So as soon as I heard that music, I thought to myself, that's it. It's going to be right in my head, that is. No choice.
The turtle is going to Miranda.
What music is that, James?
The coffee break music.
Oh, what? I see a red doll and I want to paint it black.
Mm-hmm. That's the one.
Yep.
How long will it go? The coffee break.
Yes, I need to do
Oh.
break.
I think it's always time for a coffee break.
Okay, here it comes.
Love it. Love it.
Mhm.
Love it.
Getting me back for all those times I've set you all up.
Ja, Mike.
Right, what we need to do is come in a bit of that, a bit of that, and maybe a bit of that. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
jou is dit bij jou.
Right. Your opinion, guys.
Oh,
Is that working?
Seems to be so far. How do you feel about it?
Unsure.
Yeah, thought so. In what way? What makes you feel unsure?
Just the contrast. That's all. There's an awful lot going on. Trying to go. I'm going to have to walk away from quite regularly to make sure that I'm doing what I'm doing. I mean, I think it's okay. But I think what I've tried to do is I've tried to make the moonlight shadow, the wall, etc. I think I'm okay with. I think the dark side needs a bit more deep purple hues, maybe.
Yeah.
And I
looks
am
very
avoiding
nice.
doing that. Sorry.
Looks very nice.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Right, cool.
Maybe a little bit more red on the figure.
Yeah, it's certainly the fire side of things isn't bright enough, and it's scaring me a little bit. I got to be honest. Not like I don't know why really, because I can always knock it back. It's not the end of the world, but it's just trying to. Yeah. I think I need to come in with a quite a bright colour, really.
I don't know about
But
you,
yeah.
James, but I know I always want to get it perfect straight away, and it really frustrates me if I don't get it right. But as you said, you can always knock it. But if you go too bright, you can always knock it back.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I mean, this will take me all weekend, because I'll be walking away from it and then going, no, I don't like that. I need to change that a little bit. And but I think for base colours, I think it's where I want it to be.
Yeah.
And I certainly need to concentrate on the shadow on this wall at some point.
Yeah.
I can't really do that until the figure's there, and then obviously I can't paint it while the figure is there. So yeah, that's all right. It's getting there. It's getting there. And like I say, at the moment, I'm fiddling with the base because I'm avoiding doing the face. Not gonna lie. Thank you very much, David, for that comment. Appreciate that. And
Are you going to
also-
give it a shadow?
And Monica, thank you. Am I going to give it a shadow? What do you mean?
Against the back wall. So if you
Yes,
put the
I
bottom...
will be. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So at the moment, what I'm doing is I'm just sort of blocking in the colours, the base colours, which I can then work on top of. And like I was saying, because obviously once the figure's there, it's going to create a shadow in theory against the back wall, which is basically this back corner.
Yeah.
Should be deeper colours and hues. But what I've got a plan actually to try and mimic that. In that, I've got a UV light somewhere, a UV torch, and I'm going to shine the torch at the angle of the moon, which will give me the shadow.
Mm. But surely you'd get a shadow from the fire as well.
Yep, that's true. And I have a plan for that too. Is I'm going to use the same light.
Yeah.
The same light source, but I'm going to put a red filter across the top and shine it from the fire.
Nice.
Hopefully. If I've got enough hands, what I'll do is I will use the torch, take a picture, and then use the picture as a reference. That's the plan.
Yeah. Nice. I like that idea.
Whether that works or not, I don't know. And whether I can find the torch is a whole different matter. It's one of those purchases that, oh yeah, I'll get that because I'll need that, and I've never used it, and I'm not sure where I put it. But the other thing I was thinking about last night as well is that there'll be a third or maybe a fourth element to take into account, and that would be the reflection from the snow.
Yeah.
What am I doing to myself?
You're doing what any good modeler does, stretch himself.
There's stretch and stupidity, and I'm very much on the stupidity level right now.
Oh yes, I know that. I'm with you on that one, James, especially with my next build.
Ooh. Ooh.
It's the biggest and most complex build I've ever done.
Oh,
Meter
well,
eight.
that's the first mistake. What are you going to do, Steph? Tell us more.
Trumpeters, 148th, Type 7C U-boat.
All right, yeah.
1.4 meters long, and I am going to light it and add sound effects.
Oh, interesting.
That's an all different level, Steph.
Say again, Stephen.
It's an all different level.
Oh, I'm going Dutch level.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm blaming you lot. It's your fault that I'm doing stupid stuff like that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I
You're
appreciate it.
good. So you should. Oh dear.
That was a guffle of success.
You found it.
I did, yeah. It's exactly where I put it, funnily enough. Would you believe that? Right, okay. So let's see if I can show you what I mean. Oh! Oh!
And there he was, gone.
Like that.
Oh, yeah.
Basically.
That looks really great.
Right, don't have to paint it now. That's it. Take a picture of that. Done.
I'd be tempted to give that a zenithal from that direction, because then it would give you the shadow behind it as well.
Yeah, well, I am semi-thinking of that. And that is, to be honest, that is what I did to start with. But obviously I've blocked it in now. Right, okay.
Yeah.
The question is, do I have enough hands to do it? Right. Right, let's see if I can do this. Oh no, I don't need. I need to do that first, don't I? Oh,
I think you need coffee.
I am going to go and make myself coffee in a minute. I will press the button when I'm coffeeing. We're not far off from that.
Did you see the comments of David, James?
Not yet. No. I'm head down at the moment, getting things in place for me to magically do pictures that I can't really do with two hands. What comment did he make? Tell me more.
That's tall as James with two light. That shadow is going to be a really edge shape and small too.
Yeah.
And then two light sources.
Yeah.
And you really need a light from the top of the moon and from the bottom of the fire.
Mm-hmm. Right. What can I use to hold that in place? I wonder. Right. Let's stop for a second. Because it's time for one of these.
And photo taken. And another.
Hmm?
And another. Okay, now you're just taking the mic.
Now for taking pictures of the model. That was my favorite.
About pictures, Bogan, did you guys saw the pictures of the guy, the 12-year-old kid, who made the Air 1 or the F5 in the snow?
No?
No.
Is that on the page?
Yeah, it's on the page.
Cool. I will go and have a look.
Just a second, I will look for it. Ah, moment.
Well done with that.
Where is it? Here it comes. This is from A.V. Verdonschot. He's 12 years old, and he's also participating in the 48-hour build.
Nice.
Wow.
Yes, more pictures.
And some more pictures. Put some grass on it. And here's some snow.
Awesome.
Did a great job.
Oh, yes. That's awesome.
Yeah. Maybe later on we will put some more pictures from other projects. So if you have your projects, you have made some pictures of them, put them in an album, and then we will show it later on in the show.
Excellent.
Just like James did.
Yeah, make your albums because it's well worth it. Because we can look at what you did as you did it.
Yeah.
We might want to repeat what you did because we're very impressed with it or something. Or I really hate that when that happens. Oh, you rat bag.
Heeft ook weer tekeningsbaan en staat ook. Nee.
It's definitely not there. Oh.
You're right, James.
Yeah, I was being clever, and so I have some plastic filters that you put across lights, and of course it's somewhere very nicely packed away. And I thought I found it, and then put everything back, thinking, "Oh, that's all right. Well, I need to go back in there again." Only to find it's not in what I thought it was in. So I've had to start again. Teach me to be so cocky, that's what it is. Do you know when you have that sinking feeling that you're going to like, yeah, I'm going to go through all of this, then go, no, it's not in there. Which is sort of where I'm heading right now, actually. Oh, no. Didn't know that was there. Right, okay. Yeah, that can come out. Right. Okay. That isn't where I thought it was. Oh. Right, yeah. You go straight back where I found that. Okay. Mm. Oh, thanks. Right, okay, well that was an interesting diversion, but not fruitful. In that case, we'll have to use our imagination.
In skill modeling, we always have to use our imagination.
Yeah. I was hoping not to use too much imagination, that's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so I've just fiddled around trying to find my plastic light cover to no avail, unfortunately. But I've taken some pictures and now I've got some references to make towards. Hopefully. I'll die quietly, James.
Yeah.
You should give up smoking, mate.
It's not all about you, is it? Oh, you know what it is? I haven't had a coffee.
There you go. Then. You know what that means, don't you?
Right. we'll do is we will go into that. I can be really clever. Change. So that, let's see. Okay, cool. So I've just added to my album the reference pictures that I've just taken for Moonlight and the Fire. So they've been added to the album.
Oh, the last one is very nice. Yeah, great.
What I'm doing now is I'm just so we'll try and bring that up in a second. Bear with me. Try and get my computer to work. I think it might be time for a new computer before March.
Yeah.
This one's very slow. Oh, that's not a very good picture, is it? I've chosen the one picture that's out of focus. Oh dear. Hmm? That one maybe. Right. Oops. Oh, that's better. Right, there we go. Is that sharing? Ah, there we go. Right, there we go. So this is the two pictures that I've taken. I'm now sharing to everybody to try and simulate the different light sources. Now, obviously, I haven't got what I'd hope to do is hope to have a red filter in front of a torch, which would give me the fire more accurately. But what I've done is I've used one of the LED UV flashlights for simulating the moon, which is on your right hand side, so it's more mauvey in color or purple in color, sorry. And then what I've done is I've edited a picture for the fire and just taken the color right across the spectrum as far as I can to edit while editing the color, which is giving me that pinky tone. So they are going to be my two reference pictures that I'm going to use for creating my shadows, etc. Obviously, with the moonlight, if you look in the album that's on the Facebook page, I've taken several pictures so it goes along the wall and down onto the floor, etc. To give it a bit more reference. But yeah, they're the two main pictures I'm going to try and use. And as you can see, if you look at the more pinky one, I actually have completely underplayed the fire reflection on the figure as it stands at the moment.
Yeah.
So that's something I'm going to have to address, which I guess that would be the case anyway. So it's no big deal. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. But the really good thing for me is if you look at those two pictures, you'll notice the face is not covered with the moonlight, and it has got some reflection from the fire, but not an awful lot, which is just what I wanted. So they're good reference pictures.
Nice.
There you go.
Good
I hope
start,
that
James.
helps. Yeah, I
Yeah,
hope that helps everybody follow what I'm trying to do. The madness of it all.
Stupidity, I tell you, stupidity.
Mm.
a very good starting point.
Yeah, it's where it needs to be, so that's good. Now, I think what I'm going to do. I'm going to try my best to. Let's do that. Ooh. Side. So blocking the shadows on there. Okay. Oh, there we go. Lovely.
Hi. Koffie?
Oh.
Koffie!
Ja, strak plan.
Ontbijt komt erop.
Miranda,
Yeah.
did you just say it's coffee time?
Yes.
Yep. Yay! Ooh, I can smell the eggs.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's not really Dutch, but
No,
we have like mini sandwiches.
Woohoo! Cool.
Eieren. Eieren.
Zwart.
Dat zijn eieren.
Wat een uur ben je maakt die eieren. Het is nu 11 uur. Dus. Our neighbor's dog passed away a few weeks ago. And now she found a bag of kibbles. So she asked if we wanted them for our dog.
Yes,
So Monica's awake too. Did we go to the next block already or not?
No, we've not changed blocks. Do we need to change blocks?
Yeah, and we had an hour break, but you didn't take that, I assume.
Right. Okay. So why don't we take a half-hour break?
Yeah, we will back here. We will be back here at 11:30 Dutch time. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's perfect.
see you in half an hour. I guess we have